Hello, viewers, fellow. I mean, is this gonna be on YouTube? YouTube people. This is probably the first of my many rant videos. My buddy Snout was sick today, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover for him. Hang on one second though. I forgot to make sure I did that before I start the video. So Alright. So what I'm going to talk about today is the San Diego Comic-Con. That's right. You might have said, oh my god! But the way I see it is, you know, I'm sure it's really cool. I'm sure there's some awesome things to do there. I'm sure, I mean, it's the best freaking Comic-Con thing there is out there. Well, in America, there's many, you know, European and, you know, Australian, whatever, conventions that are, I'm sure, thousands of times better that everyone's going to say, oh, you haven't heard the convention of Schneichelhall before in Germany. But what I'm saying is in America, you know, when you think conventions, everyone's going to say the San Diego Comic-Con. It's been a fixture in American convention culture for so many years. And what I never really actually understood was, personally, I just think, I mean, I've never actually been there myself. I mean, you know, it's all the way in friggin' California, and I'm all the way on the friggin' east coast of the country. And to get there would cost many paychecks that involve saving up. And yes, I do have a job, but it doesn't pay very well, does it? So what I'm trying to say is, personally, I think the San Diego Comic-Con is more like a hipster thing. Like it's the big reveal for everything. It's the E3 of conventions. Big name celebrities are there. You know, you got George Clooney, you have, you know, Robert Downey Jr., every big person who's been in all the nerdy movies over like last 10 years are there. Everyone comes there every year to stand in line at Starbucks and take pictures. And I'm just thinking that, like, that to me says that it takes away the whole feel of what conventions used to be. You know, if you ever been to a thing called Dragon Con or MegaCon, Spooky Empire, it's all, you know, it's all things for, you know, the people who have been nerds their entire lives, I would say. You know, you have the horror nerds for Spooky Empire, you have the comic book nerds for Dragon Con and MegaCon. And they have Con this, Star Wars Con, Star Trek Con, you know, all that stuff for all those people. And then Comic-Con is that one big melding of it all. But personally, I just think it's one of those things where it's like, it's, you know, it's just too hipster. It's like it wants to be nerdy, but it also wants to be the cool kid on the block. And I don't know, I just never really got the whole understanding of, you know, that's just the way it is nowadays, where like the geeks are the cool kids. I would say, you know, I've grown up being a geek, and it was nothing like it is today. I can guarantee you that. And that's what I'm saying is, hey, you know, say Comic-Con is there, but there are so many other great conventions that are available to the public, and they aren't as well known. They aren't as well, like, received by the A-list celebrities. You don't see George Clooney showing up at MegaCon. You see him showing up at the Comic-Con in San Diego only. You know, it seems like they need to show up for these things just to, you know, for their public image, I want to say. They don't really give a fuck about Comic-Con. You know, I'm sure they figure they got way better things to do. Whereas the biggest celebrities you'll see at like MegaCon or Spooky Empire, Bruce Campbell, Tara Reid. You know, everyone knows Bruce Campbell. But when you say Tara Reid, you're like, then you say, have you seen Sharknado? You might hear more people say no. But yeah, the verified chick, I totally forgot who she played in that movie. But that's what I'm saying is like, hey, San Diego Comic Con isn't the con of all cons. MegaCon, everything else is just as good. But nobody makes a big deal of those. Nobody comes to those out of the goodness of their hearts. They all come just because they feel like they're obligated to. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. Whew! I just sprayed myself with the face. All right, so that's all I had. That's all I wanted to say about the conventions in general and San Diego Comic Con especially. I'm probably not as entertaining and funny right now, but this is my first video, so I'm sorry if I'm not making you shoot your bricks and laugh your ass off, because that's not my style. I'm not gonna make you force funniness on you, because you can't force funny. But I'm sure. I don't know. You might agree. You might disagree. Who knows? I don't give a fuck. But if you do, great. If you don't, fuck you. That's all I'm saying. So, hopefully you look forward to more ranting videos of me. And I am sporting the nerd attire. Let's see George Clooney walk around like this. And I'll go to MegaCon dressed like this. Take care. Good night.